But this song I want to play for you, it was written several years ago, and I won Roots Artist of the Year with the Canadian Country Music Association on an album that came out with a few songs that were a little more left of center, if you will. I guess that's what Roots means. I'm not quite sure what category to put you in. So I was living in Victoria, and at the time, I remember talking to this woman down there in Victoria, and she had said that she was a witch. Can you believe that in Victoria? I mean, yeah, it was actually pretty fascinating, and I found it quite entertaining. But I got out to Saskatoon, and I wasn't living there yet in Saskatoon. I went into this restaurant. They had placemats. One side of your placemat had cartoons, and the other side had your horoscope. And I thought, okay, no matter where you look, there's some comedy going on here. And it said, you know, oh yes, you have a very busy schedule, a very hectic kind of person, lots of communicating, a lot of, you know, just nonstop, a lot of always on the go going on this week. And, you know, I'm reading it going, yeah, but I thought it was just a coffee, you know. But it was more than that, I guess, is because I was ruled by Mercury. And I didn't ever know a lot about Mercury, but the myth of Mercury. But I guess he was pretty popular because they used him for, you know, delivering flowers, FTD. But, you know, when I got back to Victoria and I was talking to this self-proclaimed witch, she said, oh, yeah, Sean, absolutely, it's all there, you know. Yeah, you're ruled by Mercury, you're a Gemini. And and I know I talk enough for two people usually, especially on my phone messages. Anyone will tell you. But I got thinking, and maybe that, you know, maybe there was something to all that. And I thought that'd be a challenge to write a song about that. So here's what I came up with. It's a little off the beaten path, but even JRFM in Vancouver played this one and liked this one. But we're going back. Take you back to 2003, 10 years ago. Honey, I must be going, heading off once again. Though you know that I'll return, sure as you know I don't know when. But there's rules explaining gravity, like the moon that rules the tides of the sea. Well, this gypsy woman once said to me, she said, son, you're ruled by Mercury. Son, you're ruled by Mercury, yeah. Seems I've been moving all my life, never sitting still for too long a while. As a boy I couldn't stop rocking, and as an adult, hell, I walk as I'm talking. Back in high school I'd be drumming on my desk, and that poor teacher begged me, could you give it a rest? Well, this gypsy woman once said to me, she said, son, you're ruled by Mercury. Son, you're ruled by Mercury, yeah. Well, it's just my inclination, it keeps me on the go. Occasional inspiration from a place I'll never know. Could it simply be that in this galaxy there's a star watching over me? Yeah, that I am ruled by Mercury. Oh, yeah. Now maybe God had a plan in his wisdom, making universal characters and categorizing. Every time he cast his thought across the stars, he'd recollect the traits and the names he'd memorized. And sometimes he made us tough as Mars, beautiful like Venus, the star of all stars, while some just traveled on endlessly. They were ruled by Mercury like that. The gypsy woman since said to me, she said, son, you're ruled by Mercury. She said, son, you're ruled by Mercury. Well, it's just my inclination. It keeps me on the go. Occasionally inspiration from a place I never know. Or could it simply be that in this galaxy, yeah, there's a star watching over me? Yeah, that I am ruled by Mercury. Honey, I must be going, heading off once again. And though you know that I'll return, shove as you know, I don't know when. But there's rules explaining gravity, like the moon that rules the tides of the sea. Well, this gypsy woman since said to me, she said, son, you're ruled by Mercury. And I don't know why, it might be my destiny. She said, son, you're ruled by Mercury. She said, son, you're ruled by Mercury. Yeah, whoa.